Hello guys and welcome to the show where I basically show you photos that I've took from like a really old camera in New Zealand last 2018. Last 2018 we went to New Zealand as this part of like yearly-ish thing where we basically go to New Zealand and spend Christmas there and New Year, away from the Philippines. We usually book around 2 weeks there in line with the Christmas breaks here in the Philippines. Last 2018 we were supposed to go with my cousins like that were here also in the Philippines, but she had dengue, and when we arrived in New Zealand, like literally the first thing we did was went to this beach. We went there and there was this, I think they were called tide pools. It was low tide, so there were these tide pools and there were these sea urchins on the tide pools, and it was really cool. My brother and my little cousins, they had real fun there. After that, I think it was the next day where we went to another beach. I forgot what it's called, but sadly I think there were light leak problems with my Nikon SP, which I think I need to fix. The beach there was scaldingly hot. That's the weird thing about New Zealand, I guess, that the sun could be beating down on you, like giving you sunburns and stuff, but you wouldn't really notice because the wind that's blowing on you is blizzardly cold. Like, it confuses your body, but you know it's hot, but you also know it's cold. I don't know, it's weird. I like it. Me and my other cousin Paolo, we just sat on a log, because it was so hot. I think we were under an umbrella, and I used my telephoto lens on my Nikon SP to capture some photos because I was too lazy to walk. After that, it was Christmas. It was the 25th, and we were supposed to go with my cousins that were here in the Philippines, but unfortunately she had dengue and she had to wait it out for I think a week or two. My cousins in New Zealand and my family basically just went to Queenstown without my cousins that were here in the Philippines. Yeah, it was my first time seeing snow, which was pretty surreal. But yeah, we got there and literally the first thing we did was take a video saying, "Hey, look at me." Lahat, video, 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 picture, video.
Pwede ka mag-selfie kasi ikaw malaki yung kamay.
Walang sign ng Queenstown.
Shadow natin. Oh, like that.
Oh yeah, to note, like I don't really edit my photos. Like I don't even straighten them, as you can see in this photo. Like I only leave it to the lab. Like the only thing that's edited is based on the scanning of the lab itself. Other than that, I don't straighten, I don't correct colors or anything. I think that's a discussion for our next video. So yeah, we rented a car and we drove around, and I think we parked at a family friend's house there, and there was this red freight container that was really nice. Like this was one of like really my favorite photos out of the 3 years I've been shooting film. So yeah, we parked there, and we went to this place where it was overlooking Queenstown. And then after that, we went down and we were finding somewhere to eat because it was the 25th and everywhere was closed. We ate by the wharf. I forgot the name of the wharf, but it was by the wharf. And then we walked around and I saw this. The funny thing is, I didn't even plan on shooting this. It's like one of those, oh cool, click. Yeah, so after that, we went to this place called Gulanorgi. After that, we went to our Airbnb, and we prepared for this trip we were going to take to the Milford Sound or Milford Fjord, as the driver of the bus told us. We got up before sunrise, and it was again like really cool. I think it was 17 degrees outside. We stopped at a few locations, namely the Mirror Lake. The wind was blowing on the lake, so we couldn't really see the proper reflection of the mountain against the lake, which was sad, but it's still a sight to behold, really. Then after a few hours, we got onto the Milford Sound tour, where we basically rode a boat while eating fish and chips, which was really nice actually. But sadly, I didn't take photos on my film camera because I was afraid it would get wet. Now I'll be showing you a few photos from my DSLR, which is, yes, I know, sacrilege. Now sadly this is the last video, but I still have a few photos I wanted to show you. Back in Auckland, I can't remember why I didn't continue taking videos. I think I was just too lazy because I had to switch from my DSLR to my Nikon SP. I don't know, maybe I got lazy. So here are some more photos of New Zealand, and I hope you like it.